Okay. So last time we saw we looked at preposition et chronologie. I was simply talking about prepositions of chronology that has to do with date, time. Mademoiselle Erife, êtes-vous là? Bonsoir. I hope you did your assignment too.
No.
Okay. So we looked at the first part of the prepositions. We had a list of them written in blue. We have à, de, en, dans, pour, pendant, depuis, classified under different categories. The first category is une date, jour, mois, heure, date. In bracket, you have day, month, hours, etc. Anything that has to do with date and time, especially date. Then we looked at the two examples. I told you the meaning and the prepositions used here is a. The second is en. Jean est parti à 15 heures. Jean left or John left at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. 15 heures. Then second, Léla est née en 1988. Léla was born in 1988. So you see at, then you see in. So these are the two prepositions used here. Then the second category, la durée, duration. When we talk of duration, is a period of time when something occurred. Ce chien a aboyé de minuit à 3 heures. This dog barked from midnight to 3 a.m. De, from, to. Then we have le spectacle commencera dans 20 minutes. The event will commence in 20 minutes. So that's in, there is dans. Then we have the third category, events. Dès son jeune âge, Louise se passionna pour la danse. From his tender age, from his young age, Louise was passionate about dancing. So we have there, we have après used here. So let's go to the assignment. The first one, Samia habite en Tunisie depuis 7 mois. Who can tell us the meaning of this phrase?
Okay. Samia lives in Tunisia lived in Tunisia for 7 months.
Okay, Samia.
Samia
Yes,
has
Lucien.
been Samia has been living living in Tunisia for 7 months.
Yes, exactly. Samia has been living in Tunisia because Samia is still living in Tunisia. She has not left Tunisia. So it's been 7 months that she's been living or she's been living in Tunisia. And this has to do with what?
Yes.
Hmm? From
Oh,
the
so
three
sorry.
categories, from the three categories,
On the three categories, it has to do with la
we have,
durée. Durée.
okay, it has to do with duration, because he has been living for a period of time. So the duration of his living in Tunisia is 7 months. So the answer is durée. Il s'est blessé lors d'un tournoi. Someone should give us the meaning.
He was injured during the tournament.
Yes, he was injured during a tournament. He was injured during a tournament. So from the three categories, where does it fall? He was injured. He had an injury. Where did he have the injury? In a tournament. So where does it fall? Yes, anyone with the answer?
It falls in l'événement.
Événement.
L'événement.
Yes, he was injured in a tournament. That tournament is an event. It's an event, événement. So once you get the meaning of the sentence, once you get the meaning of what you are reading, you now know how to classify it. So in this sentence, there is no time, there is no date, nothing of that sort, only event. So it falls under event. So let's go to the next. Someone should
Before
read.
the Green March.
His father
Someone
worked in a
Avant
copper
la
mine.
marche verte, son
Mhm.
père travaillait dans une mine découverte.
Avant la marche verte, son père travaillait dans une mine de cuivre. Cuivre.
Cuivre.
Good. Mine. The vowel sound there is E. So you pronounce it as E. Mine. So what's the meaning?
Before the Green March, his
Yes.
father worked in a copper mine.
Good. Before the Green March,
Before the
his
Green
father
March, his
worked.
father was working in a copper mine.
Good. All is in the past tense.
In that.
So where does it fall?
In that.
That. Good. Because we are talking about a specific time when it happened. So the Green March was something like a riot or a protest. So before that protest that ended, maybe that ended the job, he was working in a copper mine. Someone should read fourth.
Tout est parti au Sénégal un de ces non, décembre 1980. Oh, it's me.
Yes, Lucien.
Oh, me guys.
Lucien,
Yes, sir.
il faut lire le quatrième.
Sir?
For Senegal
Yes.
in he left for Senegal in December 1980.
Yes. Now, let's read it. Tu es parti au Sénégal en décembre 1980. So you either say 1980
Please turn off the lights. Turn off the
or
lights.
you say
You can see that you just
1980. When you are reading date in French, you read it like you were calling out a number in English, not in pairs, like we say in English, 1980. What you do is you start from the first one, 1908. So in French, that gives you 1980. Or you can say 1980, which is 1980. So those are the two ways you can call out that date. Tu es parti au Sénégal en décembre. You went to Senegal in December 1980. So where does it fall?
That.
Oh, under that.
That. Good. The next one.
Alfred Noble le 1833.
Oui, excellent. Alfred Nobel est né
Quantitative reasoning.
en
That's not quantitative reasoning.
1833.
Quantitative reasoning is like thinking skill.
Who has read about Alfred Nobel?
Sorry.
Has
I've
anyone
heard of
read
him
about Alfred
before.
Nobel? You've heard of him before.
Yes.
Okay. And what did he found? He founded something that still lives up to now. So what is that? An event. He founded an event.
Dynamite.
Like explosive.
He
No.
found dynamite.
Yes, there's an event. There's an event that is being celebrated.
Nobel Prize.
Yes, the Nobel
Nobel.
Prize. So that's the story behind Alfred Nobel. He was born 1833. So where does it fall?
That.
That. Le bébé a pleuré pendant toute la nuit. Le
The
bébé a
baby
pleuré.
cried
Baby
all
cried
night.
all night.
Okay. So
During
what is cried in that sentence?
pleurer.
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 Yes, pleurer with E. Accent. Accent aigu. That pleurer has been conjugated. But if it is in the infinitive, it is ER. It will end with ER. So there will be an R after E. So that's the verb to cry. Le bébé a pleuré pendant toute la nuit. The baby cried all night. So where does it fall?
During
Duration. So what's the duration of the cry?
all night.
All
All
night.
night.
Good. Now the preposition used here, we have pendant, toute la nuit. So let's go to the next. Le train partira dans quelques minutes. Mademoiselle
Train will leave.
Fortune.
Still minutes.
Mademoiselle Fortune, répétez après moi.
train-
Le train partira dans quelques minutes.
The train partira dans quelques minutes.
Good. And what does it mean?
The train.
The train will leave in a few minutes.
Yes.
The
Good.
train will depart in a few minutes.
So where does it fall?
Durée.
Very-
Le train partira dans quelques minutes. The train will leave or will depart in a few minutes.
Thank you. Thank you.
So the duration is just few minutes.
What did you take? Can you give me my eyebrow?
Can you keep
Le
quiet?
match
Final.
commencera vers 15 heures.
The
Le
match,
match,
The match will
the
start
match will start
around
around 3 p.m.
okay, 3 p.m. And what is that?
Durée. No? No? That.
Événement.
The événement.
Yes, there's an event that is starting. There's an event. The thing that will take place is an event. And that also comes in somehow because of the time.
Is it not one sequence?
Okay?
God.
Neuvième. Nous partirons le mardi vers midi et demi. Nous partirons le mardi vers midi et demi. We will,
Leave Tuesday around 12:30.
yes. So something with people will leave on Tuesday. So we are talking about what? What are we talking about here? Hmm?
That.
That's good. Because that's when they will leave. That they will leave on Monday by noon, 12:30. So the next one, il n'a rien dit depuis son retour. Il n'a rien dit depuis son retour.
The pool
He
said
hasn't
He hasn't
said
said
anything since
anything
returning.
since
he returned.
Yes. And where does it fall?
Falls in.
Durée. Yes, the duration.
Very-
The duration for him haven't said anything is since he returned, isn't it?
Yeah.
So next one, le 11e. 11.
Michael More
Oh.
Uh-huh. Call out the date.
Oh. Michael More 1900.
1999.
99.
99. The actual meaning in English, 99, 4 20 and 19. So 99. 99. 99. And the name is Michel. Michel. Masculine. If it's feminine, it's going to be like this. With double L-E. Do you understand? So this is Michelle, feminine, Michelle Obama. Now, when you put it this way with one L, is Michelle, masculine. And it has to do with what
That.
category does it? That. Good. Next one. Elle a beaucoup souffert lors de sa maladie.
She
Elle
suffered a lot during her illness.
Yes, she suffered a lot during her illness. Where does it fall? That
Durée.
Okay, durée. Look at the sentence very well. Any other answer or should I go? Durée.
durée.
Good.
Durée.
So Samuel sera là vers 15h30.
Someone will be
Someone
there
will
around
be there
3:30.
around 3:30.
Okay. So what are we talking about?
Durée.
No, there is a time.
Samuel will
That,
Oh,
The time it falls under that.
événement.
No, there's no event, but Samuel will come or will
The
arrive
banquet.
at 3:30 p.m. So it's time. That time falls under that. À la fin des Jeux Olympiques, il y aura une cérémonie de clôture.
at the end
after
of
the
the
Olympic.
Olympic Games, there will be a
Yes,
closing ceremony.
there will be a closing ceremony. It falls under
Événement.
événement. Is a ceremony, an event. Good. 15. Lucien,
Yes, sir.
il faut lire le 15.
Ok. Il s'appelait de 5 heures à 10 heures du matin.
OK. Mademoiselle Erifé,
Oui.
qu'est-ce que ça veut dire?
He works from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Okay, he walked from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. It falls under
Durée.
durée. Good.
Durée.
Okay, that's good. So we have successfully completed our assignment. Nous allons passer à notre leçon. Il faut lire. Je veux l'un d'entre vous de lire la comparaison. Répétez la comparaison.
La comparaison.
La comparaison.
La
La
comparaison.
comparaison.
Good. Now you have to observe the vowel sound. Let me highlight it for you. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Lucien. Lucien.
Oui, monsieur.
The first vowel sound. The first vowel sound.
If it's a problem, then please leave the room because every time you just
Read out the first vowel sound. Pronounce it.
Oh.
O.
Oh.
The second one.
Ah.
Ah, the third one.
There are two.
The third one, they are together.
Ah.
No.
A.
What?
A.
A. Now the last one.
O.
O. Mademoiselle Fortune.
O.
Est-ce que vous m'entendez? Read the first vowel sound.
O.
O. The second.
A.
A. The third.
E.
E. E.
S.
E. Now the last.
O.
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 Now you read la comparaison.
A comparison.
La comparaison. Good. Now who can tell us the meaning of the heading? La comparaison.
Comparison.
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 Good.
Comparison.
So, la comparaison, elle rapproche deux termes ayant des points communs en utilisant des constructions grammaticales exprimant la ressemblance ou la différence. I hope we saw it last time. Do you have any question before we continue?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
No.
Now we'll go to the next. Comparative d'infériorité. We looked into superiorité. Now we are looking at inferiority. Inferiority. When talking about superiority, what did I say we use? The prepositions we use.
Superior, inferior,
When we were talking about
Oh.
superiority, what did we use? That was last class. Comparative de supériorité. When you are talking about superiority, we have two forms. You have plus que and you have plus de que. And I told you plus comes first, then the verb comes after that. After the verb, you have que. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Now, I give you an
Yeah.
example. Le train est plus rapide que la voiture. Here we are comparing train and voiture. Le train is plus rapide que la voiture. Plus, which is more, and que, than. Le train est plus rapide que la voiture. The train is faster than what?
The car.
The train
The
is
train
faster
is faster
than
than
the
the
car.
car.
So faster than. Now the verb there is the fast that they used. No, it's
Rapide.
rapid. Now they use plus to say plus que. They use plus rapide que, faster than. So if you have to translate it directly, it has to be more fast than the car. More than. So if it's less than, you know it's inferiority. But here we are talking about superiority. We are using plus que. Then the next one is plus de. Then que. J'ai eu plus de chance que mon adversaire. I had more chances than my opponent. I
So,
had more chances than my opponent.
so what's the point of adding the when
Okay,
it still means the same thing as plus?
yes, the point of adding de, the point of adding de is because of the word used here, chance and rapid. Rapid is more like an action. It's more like an action, but here chance cannot go without an article, either definite article or indefinite article in front of it. So that's why they always include de for words like chance. You can say la chance, une chance, plus de chance. So it depends on the word that comes after. So if it's just rapid, a word like rapid just needs to use plus que. But both mean the same thing. It's just the formation of the word that comes after plus. Okay? So the topic for today is inferiority. Now, when talking about inferiority, moins que, moins de, que. Les enfants sont moins forts que les adultes. Children, here in English, you can say children. You can just say children in a sentence. But in French, you won't say it without using an article. Even when naming objects, you have to put an article, either definite article or indefinite article. So that's why there is les enfants. If is singular without the S, is going to be L apostrophe because it will be le, and there is E at the beginning of enfant. So you eliminate the first E, which will give you L apostrophe. So in case somewhere you don't see les enfants, you see enfant, but you see L apostrophe. If you see L apostrophe, then at the end there will be no S. Singular. It's going to be l'enfant, but you can't write it in French without this article in front of it. That's before it. So here, les enfants sont moins forts que les adultes. Children are less powerful than adults. Or children are weaker than adults. If you were to translate it in English, it will be children are weaker. But here, the direct meaning is less powerful. Moins fort. Less powerful than adults, que les adultes. So that is the meaning. Then the next form of inferiority comparison is moins de, que. Now, il a résolu moins d'équations que son ami. He has resolved less equations than his friend. He has resolved less equations than his friend. Il a résolu moins d'équations que son ami. So I need someone to give me an example with moins que. Who can make an attempt, an example with moins que? Who can make an attempt?
You. Sir, can I pick one?
Yes, go on. Lucien.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Sir,
Yes,
can
make
I
an
try?
attempt. Yeah, okay. Try, Fortune.
Il. Let me see. Il est moins sec que jamais.
Again.
Il est sec que jamais.
No, I didn't get you.
Can I try?
Okay. Mademoiselle Erife, try.
Il moins intelligent que moi.
Okay. Let's see how it goes. Il est moins intelligent que moi. He is less intelligent than me. Correct. Excellent. So in your attempt, you omitted this is. Il est moins intelligent que moi. So that is how to make use of those words when comparing. Now the next one is comparative d'égalité. Comparative d'égalité. When making a comparison of equality, we have seen superiority, we have seen inferiority. Now we are looking at equality. If you are not superior, then you are not inferior, then you are equal. So let's look at this. Aussi, autant, they are the same. Aussi que, autant de que. Now if you are using autant, it comes with autant de. Aussi. Mon ami est aussi malin que moi. My friend is as cunning than me, or is as cunning as I am. Mon ami est aussi malin que moi. My friend is as cunning or is as wise as I am or as me. Autant de. Théophile Gautier, that's a name. Théophile Gautier écrivait autant d'histoires que Victor Hugo. Théophile Gautier wrote as many stories as Victor Hugo. Have you heard of these two names before? Who has
I've
heard
only
of?
heard of Victor Hugo.
I've only
Okay.
heard of Victor Hugo.
Okay, you've heard of Victor Hugo, but you've not heard of Théophile Gautier.
No.
Okay, Victor Hugo was a writer and a philosopher, a French writer and a philosopher. So he has many written works that you can read. So Théophile Gautier has written as many stories as Victor Hugo. So you see, they are equal. Théophile Gautier didn't write more stories than Hugo, but as many as Hugo. So this is a way of comparing both in equality. Any question before we continue?
No.
Voyons
No.
les exceptions courantes. In all these we have seen, there are exceptions. Bien. Le comparatif de supériorité de bien est mieux que et reste invariable, contrairement aux exemples précédents. So sometimes when you see a comparison done with bien, it doesn't change, it's invariable. So it is not in the standard used above. You can see a comparison done with these bien, bon, mauvais. it goes with mieux, not que. Instead of using que, when you see bien, you see bon, you see mauvais. When you see bien, it goes with mieux. You just replace that que with mieux. You don't put mieux, que in it. Exemple, personne ne tire mieux le ballon que lui. Bien is good. That's someone being good. So in an example like this, he is good, but it has been replaced with mieux. In that case, when it has been replaced with mieux, it goes with que. But if it remains bien, you hardly use it with que. Then you have bon, le comparatif de supériorité de bon est meilleur. So when someone is bon, bon is another way of bien, good. If you want to say someone is good more than another person, instead of making that long sentence, you just use meilleur, better. In English is better, better than. But the main word is bon, which is good. Okay, this person is good. And you can't say he is good than. So you use meilleur, which is better. Ton devoir est bon. Your homework is good. But, mais le sien est meilleur. Your homework is good, but mine. No, sien is the third person in the group. That one person is talking to two other persons. So your homework is good, but his or hers is better. Ton devoir est bon, mais le sien est meilleur. So if you are comparing two things with the word bon, which is good, you don't say que, plus bon que. You don't say plus bon que, or that is, which means more good than. You use the word meilleur, better. Your homework is better than his. Ton devoir est meilleur que le sien. Ton devoir est bon, mais le sien est meilleur. Your homework is good, but his is better. So here you don't use the form used above, like que. You use the word, then you put que. No. Here we see you have mauvais. You don't say plus mauvais que. That's mauvais means bad, wicked. You don't say he is more bad than. You use P, worse. Le comparatif de supériorité de mauvais est pire. So if you are talking about mauvais, what you use, you don't say plus mauvais que. Plus mauvais que. You say pire. Pire. Ton devoir est mauvais. Your homework is bad. Mais le sien est plus mauvais que le tien. Il est pire. So instead of using plus mauvais que, you use il est pire. Your homework is bad, but his is worse. Okay? The next one, we have mal. Le comparatif de mal est plus mal. So if you are talking about mal, which is used is almost similar to mauvais, which is bad. Mal also is, in English, you can use the word bad to translate it. Le comparatif de mal est plus mal. So if you see the word mal and you have to use mal for comparison, you use plus mal. Example, il joue plus mal que toi. He plays bad than you. Okay? Do you understand?
Oui.
Okay. Plus mal que. You have beaucoup. I know you've heard of this word most times than others. Beaucoup. What does it mean? Beaucoup. No one knows the meaning? Hmm?
A lot.
A lot. Many. Much. Au comparatif de supériorité, on écrit seulement plus and que, ou beaucoup plus de. So most times we use beaucoup plus de, or you can use plus, then the word and que. That is the word you want to compare. So if you want to compare the quantity of a certain thing, maybe rice, something like rice or objects, if you are using plus que, you just put the name of the subject here at the center of plus and que. But if you are going to make use of the word beaucoup, then it has to be beaucoup plus de. Then the word comes. Example, j'ai beaucoup de livres. I have much books. J'ai beaucoup de livres. Tu as peu de livres. You have few books. Tu as peu de livres. Now let's now compare both using beaucoup, the quantity of books they have. This one says he has more books, and here he says you have few books. So let's compare both. J'ai beaucoup plus de livres. Now here we use beaucoup plus de. Beaucoup plus de livres que toi. I have more books than you. Instead of saying j'ai beaucoup de livres, tu as peu de livres. You now say I have more books than you. Instead of saying I have more books, you have less books. So you just say I have more books than you. So those are just the few exceptions. I will send the note across to you all later. So our next topic now, we are going to look at this assignment, this work. You are going to, merci de vous. Now, the first one, je n'ai plus dash de temps que je l'espérais. I'm going to do the first one. Je n'ai plus de temps que Je l'espérais. I don't have dash time than I expected. You have plus de, you have plus, pi, moins, moindre. So you are going to complete
Sir,
this space with one. Yes?
what do you know the thing that you just clicked on to make it go to make the option show?
Okay, don't worry. I will send it across. You will be able to see it better.
Okay. Thank
I
you.
will send it to you. You have others. So you just answer them, then we'll treat it next time.
Okay.
Then I will send you these notes. You will read. You will read through before our next class. Attitude. We are going to talk about attitude next time. How to describe attitude. How to describe someone's attitude, your attitude towards something, someone's attitude towards something. So we are going to look into it. I will send it across. You also read and prepare for next class. Okay?
Yes,
Any
sir.
question?
No.
No question.
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Fortune. Fortune.
Oui.
Ok. Pas de questions? Bon, c'est fini pour aujourd'hui. Au revoir tout le monde.
Au revoir.
Au revoir, monsieur.